Hey everyone, welcome back to our GCSE Computer Science series on Pseudocode. Today we're covering indefinite condition control iteration, specifically the repeat until loop. Let's break down with example and solve exam style questions at the end. Indefinite iteration keeps going until a specific condition is met. This is especially useful when you don't know beforehand how many times we need to repeat something. So imagine a man, or look at this boy searching for gold in the forest. He keeps digging and searching, but he doesn't know how long it will take to find it. This is an example of indefinite iteration because the process continues until he discovered the gold. So the repeat until loop is a conditional control loop that repeats the code inside it until the condition becomes true. The key thing to remember is this loop always runs at least once because the condition is checked after the loop run. Let's look at a simple example. A program asks for a password and keep asking until the correct one is entered. So I need to repeat, ask for the password. The user will input the password until the user password equals to secure123. So if the user put as 1234, then it will go back and repeat again because the condition is not met. Until the password is secure123, it will come to the condition and look for user password is equals to secure and it stops. So this program keep asking the user for password until they enter secure123. Once they do, the loop stops and access granted is displayed. What is while loop? A while loop is an example of indefinite iterations. So this means we don't know exactly how many times it will run. It keeps looping until the condition becomes false. So imagine a boy eating cookies. He will keep eating while there are still cookies in the jar. So once they're gone, he stops. So as you can see, while loop is while it checks the condition is true, it does something, and if the condition is met, it end while. So this is an example. While a is less than 4, it outputs a value. So initial a value was 1, just imagine. So it'll output a value as 1. Then we increment the a value. So a now is equals to a previously is 1. By incrementing by 1, it loops back again and it will check if a is less than 4. So this time the value of a is 2. So it repeats until it meets the condition here. If it meets the condition here, it will end the while loop. Now let's check this example in the Python. So let's write this in the Python. While loop blocks and create. So now in Python, the while loop, you need an initial value, which is a equals to 1. When I give a initial value, I want to loop a until is less than 4. So what I want to loop is I want to print a value. Then I want to increment a plus equals to 1. So the next time in the while loop, I want a value to be changed. So that's why I am increasing a value. So a plus equals to is nothing but a equals to a plus 1. So a initial value is 1 here, and I'm adding 1 to 1, which is now this a will become 2. So this is how it increments and loop until a value is still 4. So now let's check the output. Okay, because it's a while loop, I need a colon here. Run the code. So look, 1, 2, 3. Because a is less than 4, I didn't mention equals to. If I do a is less than equal to 4, the 4 will also be echo. So there is a limit until what limitation? If I do 10, it will loop 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So recap and final thoughts. While loop key points repeats as long as the condition is true. Stop when the condition becomes false. Used when we don't know how many times to loop. That's all for today. We have learned to use while loops in pseudocode and Python. Try writing your own loop and let me know the comments when you create. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more coding videos.